There, my name's Daniel Lemaitre. Welcome to the video, and this is another review on an item in the Thomas Tank Engine range. It's a Bachmann one, however it is slightly different because it's not a N-gauge 0091 or HO or 001. It is, for the first time ever, a G Scale one, which is in the large scale range, and it's Winston, the Fat Controller's track inspection car. It came out this year, the Winston, and ever since I saw it, I wanted it because I just thought it was such a well-detailed model, and obviously Winston being an inspection car, obviously not an engine, something quite different, so it's something that I wanted for a while. I went to Warley at the NEC in Birmingham over the weekend just gone, and yeah, I thought it myself, when I saw it, it'd be nice to get it, and then there was a deal to get a large scale track, as you probably saw me explain at the end of that video. My previous video that I've done was on Warley, and you can see that on my channel. But yeah, like I said, as soon as I saw Winston, I wanted it, so I brought it and had a little run of it in the garden yesterday. Anyway, please enjoy the rest of the video, and thanks for watching. So hello everyone. So here is a Bachmann Winston out of the box on my desk. What can I say really? But a fantastic model. The face on Winston is really good. It looks just like his face in the TV series. And again, you know, you've got all the details around the side of him here, like the horn that sort of sticks out a bit, his nameplate. Then obviously the back as well. So again, Bachmann never really let us down, and the models they produce are absolutely fantastic. And I mean, obviously you can see the inside as well. My criticism of the inside would probably be that it could be with doing a little bit deeper. And also, I mean, most models come with Winston, come with the Fat Controller, because obviously the Fat Controller is the one that drives Winston around the island of Sodor. But I'd say, so I suppose in a way really, this is a bit like Wayward Winston, where he goes off without a driver, and that was a particular favourite episode of mine. Reminded me of a few other episodes that involved runaway trains and that. Anyway, yeah, and also you've got the nice little windscreen wiper there that goes up. This doesn't move up and down, but in the TV series that did move up and down. Got the lights on the side. Yeah, like I said, the detail on it is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, something else I've never ever mentioned before really, but even on the wheels again look just like Winston's. They've got all the right sort of grooves and that, and obviously the grills on the side, and even underneath you've got like the brakes and that. The detail on it is absolutely fantastic. Another thing worth adding as well is you've got a little switch at the back just here. At the minute that switch means it's to go forwards, but if I turn it the other way, it means I can make it go backwards. However, I can also make it go backwards and forwards by playing with the controller. So this is G Scale, so large scale. And this is actually the biggest one I've ever reviewed so far. Although the other G Scale engines are a lot bigger than Winston. I think even for G Scale, this is quite tiny. I think it could do being a tiny little bit bigger. I mean, Winston, as you know, is a lot smaller than the engines, as you can see here. But even for that, I think, I say this could be a little bit bigger. But again, the detail is absolutely fantastic. Also, as well as you know, with the engines in the HO range, the eyes move from side to side, and it's the same with the underground Ernie ones as well. The eyes move. I've also got the Wilson in the Chuggington range. And their eyes don't move, however, but they have headlamps on the front which light up, and I think it's a little bit of a shame that the eyes don't move on this model. I mean, if it was a little bit bigger, it probably could do, but then, yeah, I don't know, even without moving eyes, I think this is still a fantastic model, and it's really fun to watch go around. As I said, I'd wanted a G-Scale sort of like railway for the garden for ages, and when I saw Winston, I have to admit it came out this year and I absolutely fell in love with it, and I really wanted it. So I saw it at Warley, and then I saw a G Scale railway for sale that came with some extra bits of track as part of the deal. So I decided to buy it, and then I got this as well. Like I said, I bought this at the NEC in Birmingham the weekend just gone, where they had the Warley Model Railway show. Yeah, and so it was a really good weekend. And yeah, but like I said, I think it's a fantastic model of Winston. I mean, he doesn't sort of speak much in the TV series. Now, he's had a few speaking roles and main roles, but he's mainly sort of seen attending emergencies and that around the island of Sodor, carrying the Fat Controller around, as well as obviously being there to inspect the track and that. I've had a little test of this model in my garden, as you can see here, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, it runs very well indeed. So now we move on to the packaging of this item. The packaging of this item actually it's quite funny actually. It reminds me of the like sort of packaging the Bachmann Scar Louis and the other 009 N-gauge trains come in. But it's sort of like HO narrow gauge. But yeah, it reminds me of that. However, this is obviously a lot bigger. They've also said that they're supposed to be releasing a Rheneas next month, and I have pre-ordered it, so hopefully I'll be getting that next month to review. It has finally come into stock now after being waiting for about a year or so, but better late than never, I suppose. They also say that they're supposed to be releasing Rusty, the diesel engine. And I'm sort of surprised that Rusty's come next because he's engine number 5, and then obviously there's engines number 3 and 4. Obviously number 3 being the handle, so I'm sort of surprised the handle wasn't the next one that was made. But you know, I do like Rusty, so I do look forward to when he comes out. But yeah, so this is the packaging that Winston comes in. And what I like is with this is it's all wrapped in polystyrene. As you know, the HO 00 Bachmann engines, the packaging they come in is very, very different, and also they're not in polystyrene, so they're not as well protected as this. and some of them models are probably a little bit more delicate than what this are. But yeah, so yeah, I got this when I was at Warley, and there's the price tag there, Garden Railway Specialist, which was a stall that was there selling garden railway stuff. If you look on the back, it shows you all the other ones you can buy. And Winston is actually a lot cheaper than all the other engines. Saying that though, obviously the coaches are more expensive though. But I mean, Winston is motorised, whereas the coaches aren't. So I thought Winston was a good one to start off with because of the price and that. But I do intend to get the others. But I mean, you can see there, very long list of all the other ones you can buy. And obviously, from what you saw in the Garden Railway, I do intend to expand on the Garden Railway and buy some more track and that and make it bigger. Another channel you might want to watch if you are into garden railways and that is Pine Tree Junction, because they've got all the Thomas ones and that. And they've been supporters of mine on my channel for a very long time, and they comment on my videos and like and subscribe and all that. So yes, I recommend you watch their channel. It says there at the top, ages 14 plus, which is probably appropriate. Though I'm sure children a little bit younger than that could appreciate these, but you know, 14 is not a bad age, I suppose. Really, I suppose it's between 12 and 14 sort of age you want to get into this stuff. Really, I mean, children obviously enjoy watching these go around. I suppose I like watching them go around as well, even though I'm not a child. But yeah, I think the packaging's really good. And say if I had to give this model a score, I think I'd actually give it quite happily 10 out of 10. Because like I said, it is absolutely superb. I mean, obviously there's not a driver, it doesn't come with a driver, which I think is a bit of a letdown. Though you can always add one yourself. I mean, like I said, I saw this model of Winston when I went to the Nen Valley Railway at Wansford in their little garden railway, and they had a little Playmobil figure and Peppa Pig driving it. You know, you could easily add anything if you really wanted to. I mean, I have this little model of the VAT controller. I can put that in like that if I wanted to, but then obviously he doesn't really sit down. But yeah, no, I still think this is a really good model, even though I say obviously it doesn't come with a driver. It could be a little bit bigger, and then maybe the inside could be a little bit lower. Yeah, but I say when I was at Wansford that time, I saw the Tornado, and the Tornado's actually just appeared in the Paddington Bear movie, and so is Hugh Bonneville, the voice actor that voiced Merlin, one of the new characters in the latest special. But like I said, yeah, I think this is a really good model indeed. And I put this on my Facebook profile, and quite a lot of people liked it. And a friend of mine, Louis, who I used to work with, he even said he wanted to come around my house just to sort of play with it in the garden. And it's funny actually, some friend of mine, when I saw Louis, we went to this place in the Western Fable Centre and got quite a nice cake, and a friend of mine commented saying, "Oh, you always find the best cakes." And then recently I got my photo of Henry next to a cake featured on Sam's Trains, which is a very, very popular channel, so quite pleased with that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. If you've got any questions you'd like to ask, please comment below. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.